Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's often misunderstood, but is quietly revolutionizing the world as we know it. Blockchain. Now, when I say blockchain, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For most people, it's probably Bitcoin or some other cryptocurrency. And you're not wrong. That's where it all started. But thinking blockchain is just about crypto is like thinking the internet is just for sending emails. There's a whole universe of innovation happening beyond the financial headlines, and some of the biggest companies on the planet are leading the charge. So let's clear things up. What exactly is blockchain? Imagine a digital ledger, like a notebook, but with a few superpowers. First, it's distributed, meaning copies of this notebook are held by many people across a network. Second, it's immutable, which is a fancy way of saying that once something is written down, it can't be changed or erased. And third, it's transparent. Everyone on the network can see the entries, creating a shared single source of truth. This combination of features, distribution, immutability, and transparency, creates a system that is incredibly secure and trustworthy, without needing a central authority like a bank or a government to oversee it. That's the core innovation. Now, why should you care about this? Especially if you're not trading digital currencies, because this technology is already solving real-world problems in ways you might not expect. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we handle data, manage supply chains, verify ownership, and so much more. The potential is massive, and top firms aren't just watching from the sidelines. They're actively building the future with it. Over the next few minutes, we are going to explore some of the most exciting real-world applications of blockchain being pioneered by major corporations today. Forget the crypto hype for a moment. Let's talk about the real, tangible impact of blockchain technology. Let's start with one of the most significant areas: supply chain management. Have you ever wondered where your coffee beans really come from, or if the luxury handbag you bought is authentic? Proving the origin and journey of a product, what we call provenance, has always been a massive challenge. This is where blockchain shines. Take Walmart, for example. They've been a huge adopter of blockchain technology, using it to track food products from farm to store shelf. By partnering with IBM on a platform called Food Trust, Walmart can trace the journey of, say, a mango in just 2.2 seconds. Previously, that same process could take nearly a week. Think about the implications. In the event of a foodborne illness outbreak, they can instantly pinpoint the source, remove only the affected products from shelves, and prevent widespread panic and waste. It's not just about safety, it's about efficiency and trust. For consumers, it means you can scan a QR code on a package and see the entire history of that product, where it was grown, when it was harvested, and every step it took to get to you. This level of transparency is a game changer for building consumer confidence. Another giant in this space is Maersk, the world's largest container shipping company. They co-developed a blockchain platform called TradeLens to digitize the incredibly complex and paper-heavy world of global shipping. By putting shipping documents and customs data on a shared, secure ledger, they've dramatically reduced fraud, delays, and administrative costs. This makes global trade faster, cheaper, and more reliable for everyone involved. Now let's shift gears and talk about healthcare. The healthcare industry is drowning in data, but that data is often locked away in separate, incompatible systems. Your primary doctor, your specialist, and your hospital might all have different pieces of your medical history, and getting them to talk to each other is a nightmare. This can lead to misdiagnoses, repeated tests, and dangerous medical errors. Blockchain offers a solution for creating a secure, patient-centric health record. Imagine having a single, comprehensive digital record of your entire medical history that you control. You could grant temporary access to a new doctor or an emergency room, ensuring they have all the information they need to treat you effectively. Companies are exploring this right now. For example, some are developing blockchain systems to manage clinical trial data, ensuring its integrity and making it easier for researchers to collaborate without compromising patient privacy. Another huge application is in fighting counterfeit drugs. The World Health Organization estimates that up to 10% of medicines in developing countries are fake, leading to tragic consequences. By using blockchain to track pharmaceuticals from the manufacturer to the pharmacy, we can create an unbreakable chain of custody. Patients could simply scan a code on the medicine box to verify its authenticity, saving countless lives. This isn't science fiction, it's a practical application being built today to make healthcare safer and more efficient for all of us. Okay, let's move on to another fascinating area, intellectual property and digital rights. If you're a creator, a musician, an artist, a writer, you know how hard it can be to protect your work online. Once something is digital, it can be copied and distributed endlessly, often without credit or compensation to you. Blockchain provides a powerful new tool for managing and proving ownership. When you create a piece of digital art or a song, you can register it on a blockchain. This creates a time-stamped, unchangeable record that proves you are the original creator. It's like a digital notary that's available 24/7. One of the most visible examples of this has been the rise of NFTs, or non-fungible tokens. While NFTs got a lot of hype as digital collectibles, the underlying technology is what's truly revolutionary. An NFT is essentially a unique digital certificate of ownership secured on a blockchain. This allows artists to sell digital work directly to fans, guaranteeing its authenticity and even programming in automatic royalties so they get a cut every time the work is resold. But it goes way beyond art. Companies are looking at using this for patent filings, trademark registrations, and even digital tickets for events. Imagine a concert ticket that can be counterfeited or scalped for an exorbitant price because its ownership and transfer rules are enforced by a smart contract on the blockchain. The entertainment giant Disney has been actively exploring blockchain for everything from tracking merchandise to creating new interactive experiences in their parks. They see the potential to create a more secure and engaging digital ecosystem for their fans. So we've covered supply chains, healthcare, and digital rights, but the innovation doesn't stop there. Let's look at the world of finance and insurance beyond just cryptocurrency trading. Major financial institutions like JP Morgan have developed their own blockchain-based systems. JP Morgan's JPM coin, for instance, is used for instantaneous wholesale payments between their institutional clients. This bypasses the old, slow, and expensive systems that can take days to settle international transactions. It's about making the backbone of the global financial system faster and more efficient. In the insurance world, blockchain is being used to streamline claims processing. Think about travel insurance. Let's say your flight is delayed. Instead of you having to fill out a bunch of forms and wait for weeks, a smart contract on a blockchain could automatically trigger your payout. The smart contract is connected to a reliable flight data feed. As soon as the data shows your flight is delayed by a certain amount of time, the contract executes itself and sends the money directly to your account. No paperwork, no hassle. Companies like AXA have already experimented with this for flight delay insurance, creating a much better customer experience. This principle can be applied to many other types of insurance, from crop insurance that pays out automatically based on weather data, to car insurance that processes claims faster using data from vehicle sensors. It's all about automating trust and making processes more efficient. Finally, let's talk about something that affects every single one of us: identity and voting. Managing our digital identity is becoming more and more complex. We have dozens of logins and passwords, and we're constantly handing over our personal data to companies, hoping they keep it safe. Blockchain offers a path toward what's called self-sovereign identity. This means you would have a single, secure digital identity that you own and control. Instead of logging into a website with a password stored on that company's server, you would simply use your blockchain-based identity to prove who you are, without revealing any more information than necessary. Microsoft has been a leader in this space. working on a decentralized identity network that would give users back control of their personal data. And what about voting? Ensuring the integrity of elections is fundamental to democracy. Blockchain-based voting systems could offer unprecedented transparency and security. Each vote would be recorded as a transaction on the blockchain, making it anonymous, yet fully auditable. Anyone could verify the final count, ensuring that no votes were tampered with or illegally added. While there are still challenges to overcome, several cities and organizations have run pilot programs using blockchain for voting, showing its potential to increase trust in the democratic process. This is perhaps one of the most powerful and socially important applications of the technology, aiming to strengthen the very foundations of our society. So as you can see, the world of blockchain extends far beyond the volatile prices of cryptocurrencies. It's a foundational technology, much like the internet was in the early 90s, that is being integrated into the core operations of the world's biggest and most innovative companies. From ensuring the food we eat is safe with Walmart to making global trade more efficient with Maersk protecting artists' work, and even revolutionizing how we handle our own identity blockchain, is quietly building a more transparent, secure, and efficient world. The key takeaway is that this technology is all about trust. It creates a way for us to trust the data and the transactions we conduct online without needing a middleman. And that is a truly powerful idea. The next time you hear the word blockchain, I hope you'll think not just of digital money, but of all these incredible real-world innovations that are shaping our future. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this gave you a new perspective on what blockchain is truly capable of. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the tech that is changing our world. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which application of blockchain are you most excited about? Let me know. Until next time, stay curious.